This is an OG skill in Stumble, guys. But this is a newer 2025 version of that skill. And today, me and my pro friend will choose a side. And whoever learns the skill gets a point for their team. Alright, so in this video, I am going to be on team new skills, while my pro friend YY is on team old skills. And we will be starting with the oldest skill in the entire game. This is what was learned first. It is just the normal clutch. And YY will have 2 attempts to hit the clutch. If he hits it on his first try, he gets 2 points. If he hits it on his second try, he gets 1 point. And if he does not hit it at all, he gets 0 points. Okay, YY, here you go with your first attempt. Let's see what he can do. Obviously, he's going to hit it. So, you just got 2 points. And don't worry, if you think that was super easy, we will be starting with the easiest skills and ending with the hardest skills in the entire game. Now, I have to do the same exact thing, but in the 2025 new version. And you will see what that is right now. Okay, so the skill that I have to do for Team New is a Night Dash clutch. This is one of the newest skills ever added into the game because this map got added literally like 2 months ago. But I need to hit this clutch right here to get 2 points and tie up YY going into the next skill. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and oh my god, you can't even lie, that was way harder for me. I can't even see where the ground is, bro. But thankfully, I got 2 points for Team New. Now we are going to move into a different skill that is harder. And of course, we will be going back to a old OG skill with YY's turn. So let's hop right into it. This next one is crazy. Okay, so now we're moving back to YY to learn his old skill. And like I said, it is slowly going to get more difficult as the video goes on, and we will end with the hardest skill on both sides of old and new. But for the next one, it is in the map Rush Hour, and this skill got born once the map Rush Hour came out in early 2023, so almost 3 years since this skill has been a thing. And what it is he needs to use the bouncer and get on top of the pole right there. Okay, so he's gonna go on this pole right here for his first attempt. If he gets this, it's 2 points. Let's see, and oh my, bro, nah, shout out to YY. That is insane. First try. It is now 4-2, but remember, I have to learn the newer version of that skill. All right, now you might be wondering what the newer version of this skill is. Some of you guys might have already gotten it down in the comments below, but what I have to do is use the same exact trampoline that he did, but land on top of the floating TNT like that instead. So I'm not gonna go on this one, because I need to collect my thoughts. I need to get it first try here to tie him up at 4-4. Now, as you can tell, these TNTs are moving a lot faster than the poles did, bro. So this is, I feel like so far in this video, I've had the disadvantage on both of the newer skills, but I'm not going to complain. Let me see if I can get this first try. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, first try. Let's go, bro. This is so good. I also got 2 points. It is now 4-4. And do not worry, it is not going to keep up like this. We have to get the easy ones out of the way first. All right, so now we are moving into the next old skill for YY that he needs to learn. And for Team Old, the skill that he needs to do for the old team is a running 3 block. But what a running 3 block is, it's basically where you stand right here and then you clutch over this block right there. All right, YY, here you go with your first attempt at a sideways 3 block for an old skill. Let's see if he can do it. And bro, that was as close as he could possibly be to hitting it. The first miss in this video. And like I said, they are going to be getting harder. But luckily for you, you have another chance. But it is going to be less points if you get it down. All right, YY, this is your final attempt to learn the old skill. If you get it here, you only get 1 point. If you don't hit it at all, there is 0 points involved. And he gets 0 points. That is exactly what I needed, bro. I can actually take the lead here, but mine is just as hard. All right, so for Team New, the skill that I have to learn, which is the same exact thing as that, but it was made in probably, I would say, early 2024 when this map came out. It is the 4 block. Me and YY both agreed that I can use the power jump ability on my 4 block. So that should help me get it first try. And if I can get it first try, I will be up 6-4, which is insane against YY. So let's see when the formation comes if I can use my double jump. All right, so for Team New, here we go. Like all other ones, I get 2 attempts, but I can use my double jump ability. And no way, dude, I honestly think using the double jump ability there made me more safe and actually made me miss the clutch. I might not even use the double jump for my second attempt. I'm not even gonna lie, but I need to hit it here so I can go 1 point up at least. All right, here we go with my final attempt. I don't even think I'm going to use my power jump here. I'm not even gonna lie. Here we go. Come on, please. Please, please. Oh my god, I should have used my power jump, bro. I don't know why I didn't. Neither me or YY got a point for our old or new team. And we have to move into the next skill, and it is getting even harder. So we might actually be at a standstill at 4-4. All right, back to YY's turn for an old skill that he needs to learn. And we are definitely heating it up a lot. So the old skill, I would say this one was probably made. It wasn't as old as the normal clutch, but it definitely came in pretty naturally as people started to figure out how it worked. But the thing that he needs to do is a clutch phase, and then you guys will see the newer version of that I have to hit. But YY, just like always, you have 2 attempts to hit the clutch phase. If you hit it right here, you get 2 points, and I know YY's really good at phasing. Yeah, bro. YY, just show him again. YY, clutch again. Guys, YY is the best phaser in the entire world. YY, keep going. I don't even care. Keep going. We're gonna go until you miss. Oh my god, he's too good. Guys, how am I supposed to beat this? He's too good. He's too good. Keep going. Keep going. Oh my god, guys, if you want to see a whole video on this, this is insane. Oh my god, what is that, 5 in a row? You have to remember, these are clutch phases. These are not even normal phases, so he has, like, the vulnerability of dying if he misses. I might die before this guy. This is insane. This is insane. Wow, I'm sorry to you, bro, but you're only getting 2 points for this. I'm not giving you any extra points no matter how good you are. My jaw is wide open. Wow. You are the best phaser I have ever seen. Unfortunately, you're not that good. Well, the score is now 6-4. That was one of the most craziest things I've ever seen, but now we have to go to the newer version of that to see if I can tie it up at 6-6. Okay, so once again, I have to learn the newer version of that skill, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I got the shorter end of the stick again. My skill that I have to learn is the stomach phase, which is definitely the newer version of the clutch phase, but I feel like it's unfair. YY is so good at clutch phasing, like there's no way I get the stomach phase first try. It's actually a very tough skill. If you guys don't know what a stomach phase is, it's where you're on your stomach and you phase like this. Okay, here we go. Come on, right on this green wall, right here, please. I need this first try. I needed that, bro. No, there's no way I missed that. Okay, YY died before I could get a good attempt, and he was actually trying to show me before I did my final attempt of him doing the stomach phase himself. So YY, before I go for my final attempt, can you show me how to do the stomach phase? Let me see if I can get a little bit of tips off of him doing it. And I don't think he's ever done it either, so let's just see how good he is. Let's see. He's at the wall. Okay, so he's not getting a... Oh, okay, so he's not getting a run up like this. He's just at the wall. Okay, all right. I am going to get momentum, even though I don't really need it because he did it pretty good. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my... YY, bro, we're literally in a competition, but I thank you so much. That is crazy. Yo, if you guys want to go learn that trick as well, you can do that first try. I'm not even gonna lie. Unfortunately, I only got 1 point there. It is now 6-5, but at least it's not a very big... We need to move into the next old skill now. It is going to be back to YY's turn. Let's see what it is, and it's going to get even harder. All right, so we're back to YY with his old skill that he needs to learn. This one is super old. He's already starting to go for it once the game starts. I have the stopwatch on the screen. So this is the old version of the skill. And unlike the other ones, we are only doing 1 attempt each for both of us. So we are not doing 2 attempts. I low-key need to lock in because I cannot die before you, or that would not be fair at all. I think he's going to run into a problem, though, when he comes up here with the paint. I have no idea what the number 1 player is going to do. He's going to go back. Oh, my God. The switch around with the YY. His brain is too big. You are now... Oh, my God. He's selling. How is he not dead? You are now at 50 seconds. Oh my god, 50 seconds is insane. 6 more seconds till you beat my personal record. Yeah, you beat my personal record. You are now at 58 seconds. He's going back. He's going back. He's going back and forth. You gotta die, bro. I'm about to die. Why, please? Oh my god, this is insane. I've never seen something like this. I'm low-key doing a good job staying alive, and that is it right there. I am dead. Okay, and for the newer version of that skill, we are in Acid Pool, and I am going only around the ring right here. I am not allowed to touch the orange pillars at all, and we can actually see the timer in the top right since we immediately went on to the side. Now, I'm not gonna lie. One thing that you guys did not know about me is I am actually terrible at Acid Pool, so this is not going to be fun for me at all. And another thing, if you guys are wondering how the scoring is going to work for this round particularly, whoever wins is just going to get 1 point. So I need to beat 110 to get the point here and tie up YY 6-6, but my brain does not work in this map, so I am already confused on where to go. Let's see what I can do here. One thing that I've noticed is I have not gotten the slippery feet and died yet, which is amazing for me. Like, usually in Acid Pools, you'll get like a slippery feet and then you'll start panicking, but thankfully that has not happened yet. Please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. 2 more seconds. 1 more second. And I officially beat YY's score. Oh my god. And look, once at 110, it immediately started speeding up to where it's actually a lot harder now. Imagine it was like this the entire time. It would have been super hard to survive. Oh, there we go. I immediately went, bro. That's crazy. But it does not matter that I died. I got the point and I tied up YY 6-6. And we are almost out of old versus new skills. And this is very close. Let's see who's going to win. Okay, so we are moving back to the old skills. And we are moving into the 2 hardest skills that we have in this video. And because of that, we are now going to add a 3rd try. But we're adding it for good measure because if you get it first try, you now get 3 points, second try, 2 points, and etc. So the skill is a wall jump, and everybody knows what a wall jump is, and it is one of the hardest skills to do. Okay, for his first attempt right here, out of 3 is, oh, he missed it. Okay, he was confident, guys, going into this one. He was super confident. You now have 2 attempts left, and the 3 points that you can get are off the table. Okay, well, YY did the wall jump when I wasn't even looking last game. He pointed it out, and I just checked the recording, and he actually did it right in front of my face when I wasn't even looking or ready. So I have to give him the 2 points for it. I'll play the clip. You guys probably already saw it, but he got 2 points. So he is now at 8 and I am at 6, but I still have to do the newer version of a wall jump. So let's hop right into it. Okay, so now for the newer version of that skill, the wall jump, we have something that was created, I wouldn't say early Stumble Guys, but definitely like the middle, but it's definitely newer than the wall jump because I remember the wall jump in early 2022. I physically remember people doing it and it was a new crazy thing. But the one that I need to learn is called the climb over. It's what I call it, but I'll explain how it works right now. Basically, where you're at a wall and you go for the phase, but instead of phasing, you go above the wall. I don't really want to do an attempt because I don't want to count, but YY, you can try and attempt it for me like that. Like, you can see how he kind of gets that boost over the wall, but you need to successfully go above it. Like I said, we have 3 attempts because of how hard the skills are getting. Okay, here we go with my first attempt. 3, 2, 1, and that was incorrect. Oh my God, I just lagged. What is happening? No, bro, I did so bad the game just lagged. There's no way. Okay, well, we gotta go to the next game, I guess. I'm not going to complain that I got the shorter end of the stick here. I would much rather do a climb over than a wall jump. YY is just so good at wall jumps. It's crazy. But here we go with my second climb over attempt. Please, no. So that was a phase. That was basically a high phase. That was not a climb over. I now have 1 final attempt. Bro, usually I'm really good at these. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. 3, 2, and 1. Please. Oh, wait, does that count? No, does that count? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replay the clip, and me and YY are both going to go over it, and we will come back to you if that was a climb over or a phase. This is huge points. I need this. Okay, so as you can see by this clip right here, me and YY both just went over it. I did not phase through the wall, and I climbed over the block, not through it, which is completely valid, and I finally completed the climb over. Unfortunately, it was my final attempt, so I only get 1 point. The final score is now 8-7, and we are going into the final skill. Okay, so we're going back to YY for the old skill, and we are on the final hardest one, and we have one of the oldest, hardest skills in the game, the bomb jump. I remember 2022 watching TikToks about the bomb jump. One of the oldest skills and definitely deserves to be last. To make it easy for both of us and my newer version that I have to do, we're only doing a 1 bomb jump. You have to jump from land to bomb back to land. So we both get 3 attempts because of how hard this is. Good luck to you, YY. Remember, if you get it first try, you get 3 points. And he missed it. Okay, YY, that was an absolute terrible performance. You have 2 attempts left. All right, he might go right here. Oh, no. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, he did it. Okay. You know, bro, wait, that's actually crazy. Okay, YY, so you got 2 points right there. It is now 10-7. If I get my newer version of that first try, it will be 10-10. We'll have to go to a tiebreaker. But if I miss it, I automatically lose the video. So let's hop into the newer version of a bomb jump. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we all saw this coming. I am doing a shark jump, which is the newer 2025 version of the bomb jump, just as hard. And remember, I need to hit it first try. I think I sold my opportunity. Okay, well, that obviously does not count. I sold my opportunity. I need to go earlier in the map. Okay, I'm not going to make that same mistake. I'm immediately going to go, even though it's not going to build any suspense at all. I'm just going to go for the first shark that's in one of these 2 waters over here. Okay, wait. No, that one's going to explode. I'm not going to go for that one. I'm going to wait over here. This one right here is going to be the pool. Here we go. 3. No! Bro, okay, so there goes my 3 points. I officially cannot tie YY at all, but I still want to try and get within 1 point to make it look like I was close to make it 10-9. Okay, for 2 points, let's see, and oh, okay, well, there goes my 2 points. That's how you all know I can do a shark jump. I just sold the first time. I unfortunately lost 10-9, and YY is being toxic for some reason. I'm just gonna say GG's to YY. I lost the video 10-9. That video was actually insane. Old versus new skills. Let me know what team you're on. Older skills or newer skills in Stumble Guys. I honestly think newer ones were funny. But that is going to be the end of the video. If you all did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.